Hi there. This is the Reddit mailman. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hope you will like my story for today. Today's story is titled Husband Cheated. Submitted by Inevitable Level 9923 from r/surviving infidelity. My husband, he's 52 of 17 years and I'm 44. We have been married for 11 of those years. We have a 12-year-old child and I have another son from a previous relationship that just moved out of the house to his own place and he's 27. He works for my husband. I just found out that my husband has been cheating on me for the past 2.5 years with massage parlor prostitutes. I found text messages in his computer that go back to 2019 that he didn't realize he had left and didn't erase. He only erased it from his phone. I don't know what to tell my sons. I'm so embarrassed. I am heartbroken. He tells me that it was a mistake because we were going through a rough patch and he didn't see us getting any better. So I said, why the hell wouldn't you just talk to me? Or leave me? Why did you have to go behind my back instead? And if you honestly thought we weren't going to make it, why lead me on, making me believe that we were still a couple working things out? Now he tells me that this past few weeks have been really the best time that we have had together. Which is true, somehow we reconnected and we have been so happy. But he says if things would have been like they are right now, I would have never done what I did. I feel like he's basically telling me if he's not 100% happy with me, I run the risk of him cheating on me again. If there's any type of issue in our relationship, which of course is bound to happen in any marriage. I feel so used and confused. Here are some comments from our community. If in every hill or problem you find he is going to cheat, you know the answer. He lied to you once, did he regain that trust? Just found out about all this today. I'm in shock. He left the house. First, he denied it, which was even more awful because I had the proof. I asked him to read the messages. He couldn't even bring himself to finish reading the first sentence because he knew he was busted. This is the man that I trusted fully and completely. This is not a regular betrayal. This is more than I ever thought I could handle as far as pain goes. We were always the power couple, the people that beat the odds. You know, we have a long history together, came out of nowhere and became successful. Now, I'm gonna be the ducking 45-year-old divorced mom that got cheated on. Better be the 45-year-old divorced mom than the 45-year-old mom with a husband that cheats on her in a relationship more like roommates than partners. Take care of yourself, be careful with rage, don't do moves without thinking before, get wisdom from your close ones. You are going to be the 45-year-old divorced mom that wasn't the cause of the downfall of the marriage. And that values and respect herself to step out if the marriage isn't worth it. Considering he cheated and doesn't look remorseful, it doesn't look like it. So he cheats, then tells you it's your fault? Charming. There is an argument that happy people don't cheat, however you are not responsible for his happiness. If he was unhappy, he could have spoken to you, raised the issues, and worked through them together. Maybe had counseling, either solo or together. Visiting massage parlors isn't him falling for someone else, it's him being more concerned with getting himself off and actively seeking this out. It's up to you whether you decide to stay, but if you do, I would strongly suggest couples therapy. Whether you stay or go is on you. Your husband's behavior is not. If he tries to hold this over you, tell him where to go. See, that's the thing that hurts me the most. Because I always, no matter what happened between us, always was available to him intimately. I made it a point because I knew how he was when I first met him that I will never deny him if he needs me in that way. We were very open-minded. Sometimes I will bring girls around and it was nice because there was that trust. I never thought he felt he was being denied and would have to seek somewhere else to feel fulfilled in any way. I did so much to try to make him happy intimately so that he wouldn't stray, but it still beats me in the butt. He says he would mostly hang out with them, which feels emotional, makes me feel even worse. So he cheated on you because you weren't making him 100% happy? He is saying it's your fault. He is implying that he will cheat again if he isn't happy. Instead of leaving, he would rather put you at risk for STD and what else. If he truly felt that way, he would have left. He didn't and most likely would keep doing this. He wasn't going to tell you. Someone going to massage parlors didn't go for a one-off in most cases. Exactly. What he told me, he says, why were you snooping around? He did, he said he wanted to put it behind him and act as it never happened. Even though he felt guilty about it, but since we were doing so good this past couple of months, he didn't think anything was going to come in between us again, and he didn't have to tell me. Here's the first update. So, February 9th, I, 44 female, found out the love of my life, my husband, 53, had been cheating for the past 3 years with massage parlor Asian prostitutes. It has been devastating to say the least. We have sold the house, going our separate ways. He promises he won't give up on trying to get his family back. He is back on his meds, he's talking to our pastor again, and started therapy already. I start tomorrow. I see he is remorseful, but at the same time I can't help but think how good he was at lying all these years. Why should I believe anything he says? At first, he said I wasn't paying attention to him cause I worked too much. Mistake number 1, how about you communicate with me instead of giving yourself a pass to cheat? Let me tell you, that I also found out he has been doing meth those 3 years. He was a recovering addict for 12 years out the 17 we've been together, so I know there's a good man or was a good man under all the lies and anger. Now, he says it was the drugs and that once he does meth he can't control the rest. I find this all a whole bunch of crap. Mistake number 2, he did not express to me prior to relapsing that he was feeling a type of way that might take him out. I can't help but feel like it's all my fault cause I didn't make him feel safe enough to come to me. But I know there's no excuses for cheating. I'm so confused. Our 12-year-old boy is the biggest victim here, unfortunately. He keeps asking if we're gonna be a family soon with ready eyes. It breaks my heart and I just hate my husband for hurting all of us. Not just me. I know he wasn't high 365 days a year for 3 years, so I know he had to have a conscience somewhere in the middle and maybe think, hey, what the hell am I doing to my family? I need to stop this, but it wasn't until I busted him February 9th that this came out. So, what am I supposed to think that he would have kept on going as long as he could get away with it? How can he be so remorseful now but not for those 3 years at all? I've consulted a divorce attorney and due to so many assets we have together it will get messy if I go that route. Not to mention more suffering for our son to endure. I don't know if I can forgive him. I'm very mean to him and I feel bad but I can't help it. I don't sleep. I don't eat. My body aches. I cry day and night at the thought that my whole life changed in a matter of seconds. I feel like an idiot for even considering working it out. He has given his passwords to everything and his location. He did a job this morning and I noticed it was right around the place he would meet with them and I freaked out, called him, FaceTimed him. When he called me back I was in tears because I never wanted to live like this. I don't want to control him. I don't want to lose sleep wondering where he's at. Does this ever get better? I'm hoping with therapy I can get a clearer mind and a chance to forgive him. Whether we stay together or not, I need to forgive so I can move forward. This is a pain that I never knew even existed. Gosh, I'm just so sad to see our home gone, my son sad, me heartbroken, and my older son doesn't even wanna see him. Now, I have to go stay in an apartment smaller than our home with the rent higher than our mortgage used to be. So many reasons, I'm so angry. I'm full of so many emotions, hate and love because I do still love him. I'm so in love with him but the anger and rage I feel overtake every other feeling and it's scary feeling like this. I'm scared for my mental health as well. Sorry for rambling but this morning was a huge trigger and a reality check of how it could be in the future for us and I don't like it. Here are some comments from our community. Does this ever get better? Buckle up. This will be harsh. Apologies in advance. After reading your posts on other threads, you did literally everything for this man-child. I have no idea about finances. And he still cheated, he still did drugs, and you're wondering about his future. How about your future? How about your children's future? You're not a saint, it's not your job to forgive him. It's his job to re-earn your trust so you can move forward with co-parenting the kids. Ask yourself, is this the best you can do partner-wise? Really? Because I'm thinking you can do better. A man who is not a cheater, and man who is not a serial drug user. Oh, and a man who is open and honest. Because let's speak truth to mouth, if you hadn't busted him on February 9th, he'd still be doing those things. I'm not sure why you sold your house. That's between you, him, and the lawyers. Get one as soon as possible. At the end of the day, you have a hard choice. Stay with this person, thereby validating everything he's done to you, your marriage, and your kids. Or try living for yourself. Either way, things you need to do today. 1. Talk to a lawyer. Even if you reconcile, you need to know your options, legally and financially. 2. Get tested for STDs. 3. Separate financially. Open a new account, one without his name on it. Lawyer will advise. Stop being a martyr for somebody who has emotionally abused you. Stop defending the indefensible. Good luck, OP. I hope therapy provides you and your kids relief. Thank you. It hurts to hear the truth. Yes, I went and got my own bank account a few months ago. I got tested for STDs as well, and still on the fence about the divorce situation. He knows that I'm on this thread and he gets discouraged, but I have really no one to talk to. I'm grateful to have you guys since you've been through it. So whether I like the harsh advice or not, I appreciate it and need it. Put on your own oxygen mask. Then your kids. From now on, you and your son are number one. The whys, the how could he's, the make it make sense, it doesn't matter. Assume he is acting out of self-interest and guilt. He is. You look out for you. What do you need right now that doesn't come from him? Have you truly put your needs above his? Your anger is your friend, what is it telling you? Nothing you are feeling is crazy or insensitive or wrong. You're acting appropriately in the face of massive hurt, deception, fear and loss. I am 3 years post-breakup from a 10-year relationship where he cheated on me with hookers literally at least once every year. I promise you, if you start therapy now, you will understand that you are everything and he is nothing. You deserve better. Your child deserves better. You made the right choice. You're going to find someone who you can trust again one day. But right now you have to learn to trust yourself again. You're questioning and blaming yourself a lot. Stop. You did everything for your family and he let you while he went but ducked everything up for himself. He needs to work on himself too. You two need to heal from this. On your own, if he is many years sober and earns your trust back, then yay for the turnaround, but for now you both need to focus on healing yourself and making sure your child is in therapy too. I put my daughter immediately in therapy, myself too, and gosh, I don't know how we would have made it without it. So thankful. You will be too. Shop around till the therapist is the perfect fit. Don't settle for doctors or men. Good luck. Thank you for reaching the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like, comment and subscribe for new and updated Reddit stories. Thank you. Stay safe, keep positive and have a nice day.